What's going on, Muscle Monsters? Align Gonzalez here, and welcome to a new cutting update. I know it's been a few weeks since the last update, and it's simply because things have not really changed at all, right? Last time I told you, and this was about 3 weeks ago, I said that I hit kind of what I would consider to be a sweet spot in the diet, right? Where the weight just starts coming off at this specific amount of macros and cardio, right? And that's just how it's been. I haven't changed anything in the last 3 weeks, and on average, I've been losing about a pound a week. In fact, this last week, I've lost over a pound, closer to a pound and a half, right? And the crazy thing about that is that is before even doing my second cardio session for the week. All right. Now, a few things have changed. I was carb cycling. If you remember, I was having my high carb days the day before my heavy weight training. And the reason I was doing it the day before was because I was training first thing in the morning, right? So I was using the previous day's carbs and nutrients for the energy in my morning workouts. However, the kids are on summer, and I have had to move my training to the evenings. So instead of doing the carb cycling, I'm just kind of having the same carbs every day, and that's 375. I'm at 375 carbs per day, no carb cycling. Fats and protein are still the same, and the cardio is still the same. I'm still doing only 2 days a week, 20 minutes a piece. All right, now, terms of other changes, because I have moved my training to the evening, what I'm doing every morning is I'll sit here in my office and I'll work and I'll have a cup of coffee, and I won't have my first meal till later on in the day. All right, now this is something that I have done in the past, and it's something that my good friend Greg O'Gallagher does of Kino Body. And essentially what it is you're just pushing the time where you start your meals a little further into the day. Now, he has a different reasoning for doing it. My reasoning for doing it is simple, right? I have to consume less calories, and thus if I can consume those calories in fewer time and not spread out through the entire day, then there's less of a likelihood that there will be a point in time, maybe at night, where I'm going to be hungry and want to overeat or go over my calories. All right, so that's never an issue. And I don't have a certain cutoff point at night. I eat as late as I need to ensure I hit my macronutrients. But again, because I'm not eating till about noon or even sometimes 1 p.m., I'm fitting in all my calories into a smaller window, and thus I don't have to worry about those late night hunger pains. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to say, damn, you're going to get hunger pains on 375 grams of carbs a day. I don't know, all right? But that's just the way I like to start my days off. I like to be more focused and more alert when I'm doing my work, which again is in the morning, and that allows me to push my meals back and pile all those calories into a smaller time frame, which again is just a strategy that you might want to consider for yourself if you're finding it hard to, not overeat or binge at night. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. Everything is still staying the same, considering those few changes where I'm not carb cycling, I'm training in the evenings. The strength is still there, and I'm certainly on track to get on weight for this powerlifting meet, which is July 25th, and I believe that is exactly 3 weeks out. So wish me luck. I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.